second part of coordinate geometry. So this is second subtopic, parallel lines and perpendicular lines. Parallel lines, garis lurus selari. Perpendicular lines, garis lurus serenjang. So what is the difference between these two lines? Parallel lines means the two lines are parallel line means two lines are heading to the same direction. It says parallel lines, garis lurus selari. Not necessarily it must be the same length. Maybe this one is shorter, this one is longer. So as long as they are heading to the same direction, so they are parallels. However, for perpendicular lines, another name for perpendicular lines is normal. Normal means they will make a 90 degree to each other. Okay, so this is the meaning of perpendicular or normal lines. And then for important formula in parallel lines, when they are heading to the same direction, means that they have the same gradients, kecerunan yang sama, because condong mereka sama. Okay, that's why they have the first kecerunan equals to the second kecerunan. However, for perpendicular lines, since they will perpendicular, they are normal to each other, they will make 90 degree to each other. That's why they are totally, when they product of these two gradient, they will get -1. The first gradient multiply with the second gradient equals to -1. It can be also like this. This is the first gradient, this is the second gradient. As long as they make 90 degree, they will equals to -1. Okay, so this is the difference between parallel lines and perpendicular lines. And then for your information, we have two formulas for gradient. The first formula, ini yang paling biasa. Let's say you have 2 points, two coordinates. So the kecerunan equals to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. I believe you already learned in your maths model. Thank you, Atasha. Okay, the second formula for gradient, we have another formula is gradient equals to negative y-intercept over x-intercept. So what is y-intercept? Y-intercept, the point which is hitting at the y-axis, we call it as y-intercept. The point which is hitting at the y-axis, we call it as x-intercept. Okay, so x-intercept hitting at y. Y-intercept hitting at y-axis. Okay, and then we have straight line equation. How many types of straight line equations do we have? We have 3 kinds of straight line equations. The first kind, yang paling biasa, common one, gradient form, y equal mx plus c. Whereby our m is gradient, our c is y-intercept. This one already we learned in our linear law, chapter 6. And then the second straight line equation, we call it as intercept form. Why we call it as intercept form? Because it involves the intercept. X over A is our x-intercept, plus y over B. B is our y-intercept. The number below x is x-intercept. The number below y is y-intercept. And then your right hand side must equals to 1. Ini baru dipanggil intercept form. If the number, the value here is not equals to 1, this is not intercept form. Please, this one very important condition. 1 here. And then the third straight line equation is ax plus by plus c equals to 0. This one paling general. We call it general form. That's all for the introduction of second part.